Hey everybody, Jochen here and welcome to the domain of great games and guides. Today I'll be showing you my single streaming hardware setup, although it's a little bit more than that. I use this PC to game, I use this PC to Twitch, and I use this PC to YouTube, and yes, I use this PC for content video editing all around. I've been a gamer all my life, and for those of you who don't know yet, I created this YouTube channel in 2017, started to learn the ins and outs of the YouTube along the way, and in January 2018 I decided to focus on growing a community. Exactly 1 year later, I reached my 1000 subscriber milestone, so thank you everyone who's been involved in the journey, and here's a hearty welcome to everyone coming on board. Now, if you're interested in games, game guides, game reviews, game streams, tech guides, tech reviews and more, subscribe to my channel, click that bell icon, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, Facebook and Patreon for those who might want to show some added support. Also be sure to join our Discord community, which is where I'm most active. You can expect great games and guides on creating content, streaming and gaming in general. But let's jump into the juicy bits. My game streaming workspace, which is also my content editing workspace, which is also my general gaming workspace. By the way, you'll find my Amazon affiliate links to any of my gear in the description below, so if you do want to purchase any items, you'll be able to find them easily and support me while doing so. As you can see, I'm running a triple monitor setup as it increases productivity tremendously. And it's pretty cool! These monitors are mounted on a Ergotech 100D16B03TW stand, which can cater for up to 3x 27-inch monitors. It also allows my monitor to float in the air, which is absolutely amazing. As a general gaming workspace, I have Discord open on the left, my browsers open on the right, and the game open in the center monitor. As a game streaming workspace, I have Twitch open on the left, Streamlabs OBS open on the right, and again the game open in the center monitor. And as a content editing workspace, I have Photoshop open on the left, Audition open on the right, and Premiere Pro open in the center. My main monitor is a BenQ XL2420G, which has both G-Sync and FreeSync capabilities, won't break your bank account, and which I can highly recommend. My two side monitors are Asus VS248Hs, non-gaming monitors which are pretty decent in their own right. In the center of my main monitor is my Logitech HD Pro C920, which I use during game streaming. And that doohickey above that is the Track IR5, which honestly I'm not using nearly as much as I should. Just to the left you'll find the reason people don't run away when they hear my voice, and that is the Blue Yeti Pro microphone. It's nestled on the Blue Radius 2 shock mount, which in turn is connected to the Rode PSA-1 boom arm. The mic also has a Mudder foam windscreen, which helps with those s's. I created an audio comparison video way back when if you're interested, but I do warn you, it was very early on in my YouTube endeavors. The comparison is with my Logitech G35 headset, which I've had for about 10 years now, and is still going strong. Ever since I've had my Blue Yeti, I haven't used the G35's microphone at all. I had to replace the headrest foam after about 6 years, but I did some makeshift leatherworking, and since then I have had no complaints whatsoever. I also have a Logitech G602 wireless mouse with customizable buttons, which come in handy, as does the customizable buttons on my Corsair Gaming K95 RGB mechanical keyboard. I absolutely love this keyboard, although the palm pad partially degraded after about 3 years, but not so much that I felt I needed to replace it. The keyboard itself is constructed very well, and I love the brushed metal finish they added. My daughter of course just loves the fact that you can change the colors to pink. It is very customizable and extremely durable. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, my go-to color for PC related items is black. I also love high quality products, and I've purchased all of these items myself. Nothing has been sponsored, and as my grandmother used to say, you are too poor to buy something cheap. As such, I tend to save up until I can purchase high quality products, One such product, and probably one of my most favorite devices, which even comes with its own military look and feel, is the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog. This is a replica USAV A10C throttle and stick, which feels even better than it looks. The manufacturing quality on this device is absolutely amazing, and it comes with a very powerful GUI, which allows you to customize its profiles to work with literally any game or software you can think of. It's a bit pricey, but honestly, you get what you pay for. After 4 years of use, I have noticed that 2 buttons are slagging a bit, but you can self-maintain it if you have the knowledge and it's outside of warranty. And you can also replace individual buttons by contacting the Thrustmaster support team. So, what does it take to be able to run all these things, you ask? I mean, we've got a general gaming workspace, a game streaming workspace, and a content editing workspace all in one. For that, we need to go to my Thermaltake Core V71 case. I've been a fan of Thermaltake for the last 15 years or so due to their sleek designs, dust and airflow management. Inside the case I have an Asus Maximus Ranger 7 motherboard, which has proven to handle anything I threw at it over the last 5 years. Bear in mind, I have not thrown any water at it, so don't do that. The CPU is an Intel i7-4790K at 4 GHz, which is starting to show its age, but can still handle the latest game drops without sacrificing too much. The CPU is cooled by Corsair Hydro H110 self-contained water cooling unit, which is nice and silent even when operating in 40-degree days here in Australia. Supporting the CPU are 2 Asus Strix GeForce GTX 970s with 4 GB of RAM each, running in a Sly configuration. Not only do they help with the triple monitor gaming, but after about 5 years they still kick out ultra settings on all of the latest game drops, reaching 50 plus frames per second. Of course, the 32 gigs of G.skill Trident X memory might have something to do with alleviating some of the grunt required by the system to operate. But in all honesty, I could probably have gotten away with 16 gigs of RAM for a game streaming workspace or a general gaming workspace. The 32 gigs of RAM does come in very handy when using the system as a content editing workspace. Ensuring I don't have any bottlenecks, I opted for a Samsung 250GB EVO SSD as my primary drive. This lets me boot up in under 20 seconds. I have a Samsung 512GB Pro SSD as my content drive, which is mostly used as part of the content editing workspace. And I have a Samsung 1TB EVO SSD as my game drive, which is of course used as both the general gaming workspace as well as the game streaming workspace. Then there is the Seagate 2TB FireCuda Hybrid SSD, which I have set as a target recording location for Shadowplay and OBS. As such, both the general gaming workspace and the game streaming workspace will record to this drive. But when I use my PC as a content editing workspace, the videos are able to be imported into the editing software at far greater speeds. All of this is powered by a Thermaltake 1050 Tough Power DPSG power supply, which has kept my system rock solid for the last 5 years. However, my latest purchase is probably the one I wish I have done a long time ago. The Secret Labs Titan chair. Since this is entirely external to what I'm doing, this extremely comfortable chair is relevant to my general gaming workspace, game streaming workspace and content editing workspace altogether. I never knew the lack of comfort I had with my previous chair until I got to sit on a Secret Labs Titan. Not only has it fixed my posture, but it has also allowed me to sit for extended periods of time in complete comfort. I can highly recommend picking up one of these babies. And then the final piece of the puzzle, which is always applicable to my game streaming workspace, yet you never see it, is my Elgato gaming green screen. If you're entering the game streaming adventure and want to up your game with a green screen, look no further than what Elgato has to offer. This is a relatively cheap, high quality green screen which is extremely easy to set up before a stream as well as pack up afterwards. It honestly takes me less than 15 seconds to set this thing up and pack it up again. It's compact, it's easy to use, and a must-have for anyone who's streaming with a confined space and want to up your stream quality. So there you have it, a complete rundown of my hardware and accessories used as a general gaming workspace, game streaming workspace and content editing workspace all in one. If you're interested in picking up any of these items, I have added my Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Using these links will not only make it easy for you to find the items, but you'll be supporting my channel without any additional cost to yourself. Remember, if you're interested in great games and guides on creating content, streaming, tech and gaming in general, subscribe to my channel, click that bell icon, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, Facebook and Patreon. Also, be sure to join our Discord community to share your interests. Welcome on board and thank you for watching. Yoken out.